Good morning. This morning we're going to be working on bar graphs in Excel and how to make them. And so to start, let's go get some data, and I'd like you to click on the link below. Okay. When you've clicked on that link and you have it open, we're going to go through a couple steps to get the data how we need it and where we want it. So please click on number 1, which says download data. You're going to pick number 2, the Excel format. And then you should have a little bar down here in the bottom of the window that says where your data has come to. If you click on that right there, it will open it up in Excel, and we can go on to our next slide. Once again, at any time, if you need to pause the video, please do. But here we are with our data in Excel, and we need to first enable editing. Next, we're going to look at performance results for the data that we have, and this is the Technology and Engineering Literacy test given to grade 8, and these are national statistics. You can go to the data we're looking for, performance results, by clicking on any one of the two boxes labeled as 2, so down here in the bottom tab or up there on the link. That will bring us to our next page. Okay, once Excel is up, we're going to first look and say, okay, there is too much data to look at here at this moment, so we're going to delete some of it. And so what I'd like you to do is click on 9 and drag all the way down to number 30. Okay, and when you see that that is appropriately highlighted gray, inside of the data, you're going to right click, and you'll come down, you'll get a drop down menu, and you'll click on delete. Once that is done, we're going to have a screen that now looks like this. Oops, sorry, I jumped around a little bit there. And I have a screen that looks like, there we are, sorry about that. This one here, and it has narrowed down our focus on the data quite a bit more. Sometimes looking at too much data confuses the issue. Okay, we're going to click on 7A up here by the 1, and we're going to left click and drag all the way across to number 2, which is our last number in the data. Once we have done that, we're going to come up and click on the Insert tab. We're going to move over to 4, and this is where we start putting in the graph. We're going to click on the down arrow right next to the bar graphs. And hopefully you can see it right there in the middle of my cursor. And we're going to drop straight down, and we're going to hit the top left bar graph to create the bar graphs that we want. So let's look at the next screen. And so now we have the bar graph, and it pops up, and it's a small window, and it's really hard to look at that data, so we're going to have to take some of that information and expand it. So I'm going to grab that little circle right there in the top left corner. I'm going to left click, and I'm going to drag it all up, all the way up, so that I can see a nice screen here. Okay. Next slide. And so now I have some data. Things I want to do with the data. First, I'd like to give it an appropriate chart title. Okay. And then I want to save it. Nobody likes losing their work. So add an appropriate title, save your document. A screen will come up to see what name you want to give it, and you're done. Now, lots of data out there, ladies and gentlemen, so please use it responsibly. Understand how it was collected, and ask questions. Thank you very much. Have a good day.